welcome to Tier 1 here for the USA Grand Prix. And as you can see, it is pelting down. Excuse me, I'm dying.
Rain.
Sorry, I'm choking over this rain right now. It is pouring down here at the Circuit of the Americas here at the moment. It is a wet qualifying session at the moment. We will be sure to give an update if it is a dry race or not. If it is a dry, well, expect everyone to be on the mediums at the start of this Grand Prix. 15 drivers here tonight. A championship could be decided. And joining me once again this week is Titan.
Hello. So it is right. Every time I'm commentating Tier 1, something interesting happens. And it is a dry race. So I just got confirmation. It is a dry race.
So, well, can't wait for everyone to start on the mediums. Can't wait for that. Because that's pretty much all it's going to be.
Well, you're going to have that one maniac that's going to start on softs.
Someone at the back is like, oh, I'll go the soft tyres instead. That's what I'm going to do. As I'm just going to open up my chat right now. Hello to everybody. As I just want to put out here, as Perondi has a bit of a slide here, we'll talk about the wetness of COTA. Williams have already won the Constructors. Obviously everyone, or I've just missed it completely, everyone's just forgotten how to do math, including me. Williams already Constructors champions here in Tier 1. Jax and Perondi getting it done, but the Drivers is not done as of yet. 56 points between Perondi and Hoop. The magic number for Perondi is 52, or pretty much over that. Or just finish ahead of Hoop, whatever you want to put it. So 52 sits if somehow they were tied in the championship at Brazil, it would go Kalpak and Perondi would win because Perondi's won like 20 races this season. But it's not over yet, so if Hoop can get at least over 5 points of Perondi tonight, it's not over till the championship scenes. Boy, oh boy. But Titan, wet conditions here at COTA. Oh no.
And if I didn't know better, I'll be watching a NASCAR race right now. And if all of you that don't know, NASCAR thought it would be a great idea to have a wet race at COTA. It was like watching go-karts go around. It was bad.
No, it wasn't. It was entertaining as hell.
It was
finally something interesting.
Yes.
Sorry. I think they did the right choice there. I think they're doing fantastically. Even though I watch when I look at Facebook NASCAR, people just complain about why are you putting 20 road courses in? Well,
I don't mind the race.
Does it a validate lap time?
Yeah, I don't mind road courses in NASCAR. I think it helps it. I just feel like Formula 1 should do an oval track. And I'm kidding before I get like speared in the side here.
I would love to see it, but I don't think they would.
It'd be pretty much an IndyCar race at that point.
But see, F1's kind of not like NASCAR at the moment, who are trying to do something different and not just have the same 36 ovals over and over again every season. F1 don't have that mindset of the calendar at the moment, which hopefully future they may think about doing that. Even though let's do a qualifying race. Oh, yes, because that's what everyone wants.
And then first person to set a valid lap right now would be Hoopalicious, coming around sector 3.
I'm on board with Channel at the moment. God. On board with Fibalicious, and apologies for that podcast there. It's wet conditions and everyone hasn't got their lap times as of yet.
It's so
But Perondi, yeah, it's. But Perondi validates his lap time. But Hoop now about to come around the last corner. Let's see where he can go. First time on the board. 47.989. I don't know if that's good or not, but we're about to find out because Chandler, who's trying to go 4 in a row here in Tier 1, goes P1 by 0.6. As the other Williams, as I just saw an Alfa Romeo have a big slide, I think it was Fernal Axe. Perondi purple in the first sector, so you're going to see a lot of this chop and change throughout the field. And I'd be interested to see how that all plays out. Breakout coming up to the end of his lap time now in the Mercedes, and I thought that was going to be a violation, but holds on to it nicely. As Bigford goes to P4, B-Dog now crosses the line and goes to P3!
Ooh.
That was close.
I need a new change of fire suit there for B-Dunk.
Oh my god. Well, that was a close moment as Ryan now, who's validating his lap time, goes again for another lap. Then it's going to be F1 Peroni on a fastest middle sector. Expect a lot of these drivers to do back-to-back laps, because that's what I would do. As Axe goes P6.
Trying to see here.
Rondi.
Yeah, Peroni's the next one up.
And he was purple in the first two sectors. Where can he go? Can he go to the top? Crosses the line. Now it's a 46. No, it's a 47.018. That is very good time for Perondi. Will want to be near the front at the moment. Bunch of drivers are coming to line now, but they are invalidated. Chandler's next. He was up, but has a little bit of slide out of the corner, but he goes to the top anyway. 46.864 for the Renault driver.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get into the 45s just because the track might be getting that little bit drier for the wet compound tires. Less water to move in the racing line. Maybe low 46, high 45s. It may be pole time.
So, Hoop has actually briefly gone to P2, Jared with P4 at the time being, as we'll watch New Zealand Ryan, actually his teammate Deer Hunter now coming around the last corner. Where can Deer go throughout the field? It's a P9 for him. What about New Zealand Ryan around the last corner now? He will come and goes to P5, 0.7 off Chandler's best lap here at the moment. So we have Axe, who's actually validated. Third now is in the first sector.
Bruno's about to set his first valid time. Coming around the last corner. He's really just not using any of that side curb and goes P4. And oh my god, Peroni beats. Holy. Almost
beats
a full.
Chandler.
And Chandler has invalidated his lap. That goes to Hoop. And Hoop's invalidated as well.
I did say you expect a lot of these drivers to do multiplies depending how much fuel they have kept on board. Ryan Fortes up on his lap time right now and getting a little bit of tow here off of 30. Better hope that Alfa Romeo gets out of the way. He does. And we'll watch Mingford now, who's coming around to end his lap time now. Round the last corner for Mingford in the Renault. And let's see where he can go. Does he improve? He does. He goes P8. Wow. As we see now, B-Dunk, next one across the line. B-Dunk now hold on to it, son. And it goes P8. Meanwhile, New Zealand Ryan, this will move him up a bit, I think.
Oh, we got a car around.
P2.
Fern's around. On the penultimate corner, probably lost. He has no right side of that wing.
Don't hit the pit wall! Oh my god. We saw in T2 Louis hitting that pit wall on the entry. Boy, we don't want any more casualties at the entry of pit lane here at COTA.
Yeah, Axe moves up to P10 with a 148.4.
Bruno Will goes P4. By, well, He's done the exact same lap time as Chandler. 46.864, 46.864. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's coming in midway through. There's a Williams around of Jax in Sector 3.
Oh, where's Jax? There we go. Jax around. And the Williams driver now will, I'd say, will probably come into the pits this time around. No, he's gonna, yes, he will come into the pits. And takes it steady.
So we should be seeing a lot of people coming in right now. Put on a fresh set of wets. Maybe enters if the rain picks up a little bit, but I highly doubt it. It still looks like a hurricane out here.
Unless, as the game says, Saxman's on a purple middle sector, which we'll wait and see. Who's that that's just moved up? B-Dog's moved up to the P6, and someone else moved up as well, Deer Hunter. Yep, Deer Hunter moves up as well. So, I think if we're seeing these drivers come out now, I think it's not going to improve, because if it was going to improve, everyone would be waiting for the last minute to come out, and Saxman stays in P14. So I say it's going to still be wet tyre conditions. I don't think we're going to see drivers go out there on inters, to be honest.
Yeah. As New Zealand Ryan says in purple sector 1.
Well, doesn't need these wet tyres in the race, so you may as well use them up as much as you can. And purple first sector here for New Zealand Ryan. Chandler now on a lap time now. Let's see what Chandler's first sector is. Though he's taking it easy for this first timed run. So Ryan half a second behind Perondi, needs to find that time. See if he can move his way up into the pole position here at the moment, as Ryan not up enough.
He has to somehow find half a second in this last sector. Which
probably not going to happen, but you never know. You never know. Jared down in P8 at the moment, which is kind of surprising. Of course, Jared get a podium in Japan, but still plenty of time to go for that to change. Ryan, at the end of his lap time now, is going to keep on going. So he must have a lot of fuel on board at the moment. And he's just going to keep doing lap after lap after lap after lap. Crosses the line. Whoa! He gains some time there in the last sector. And goes he holds P2, but gets closer to Perondi.
Yeah, so he did find... He found about 3/10 all in that final sector. So he just has to find a full 10th somewhere else around the track. And he could get Perondi for pole.
That's Fennis in the chat. X good, Bailey mad. Yes, let's not talk about what happened Tier 2 just moments ago. But outlaps beginning here at the moment. Jared, Jax, Fern, who's actually spun, I think. PSR Fern.
Fern was getting out of the way of EDU.
Ah, okay, thank you. Alright, Chandler now on a hot lap now. Let's see what Chandler can do here in this first sector. It is purple by 3/10. Oh!
You still got 4 minutes to go.
And that just shows you the unfortunate first sector here at COTA, which you could do very easily here at this circuit of invalidating.
Well, Perondi just set up, it just improved by a 10th, but he also invalidated in the first sector as well. So unlucky for him, but that shows Perondi also has some time left in that car. You. Jack's almost improving a full 1 second in the first 2 sectors, and we'll move up to P3. Okay, just weird silence.
I lost my mind there for a second. I thought
Yeah,
I was muted there for a second.
yeah, that was weird.
I thought you meant Jax. I thought you were talking about Axe there. I don't know how long I was muted. Never mind, chat. Purple first sector for Chandler here at the moment. Chandler seeing what he could possibly do. What does Hoop do in the first sector? I missed it, so never mind. But what about Perondi now? We'll watch Perondi here. See where Perondi can go in the first sector. He's firmly in pole at the moment, but boy, he would love to start on pole and have a clean track ahead of him, as it's not a purple first sector. That has gone to Chandler. So let's see where Chandler can do here at the moment. Ryan's gone out in time, and I think Deer Hunter as well. So both of the racing points will get out there. Chandler with a good time in the middle sector.
Yeah, 4/10 up. That's the pace he wants to keep up here.
And Hoop is purple in the middle as well. So Chandler and Hoop both on very good times here at the moment. Let's see what they can possibly do. And Perondi as well. We'll watch these top three. What can they do? The top three in the championship, that is. Chandler crosses the line. It's in the 45s. Oh, he just misses. Give Perondi. What about Hoop? Here goes P4. Perondi is down at the moment.
Hey, looks like he bailed out of this lap as well.
Oh, I think Chandler might be done, maybe. He didn't have a good run in turn 1. Jared will go again in P5. Jax as well. Third miss up in a P8 in the Alfa Romeo. B-Dunk all the way down to P9. Let's see what B-Dunk can do. 0.8 up. This could be not a bad lappy for B-Dunk. Let's see around the last corner. Hold on to it, B-Dunk, and he will go P4.
Yeah, P4, and he still has enough ERS and fuel, most likely, to go for another lap here.
Chandler's done. Hoop may still improve. Perondi
is a 10th
is
up.
Slightly up.
Yeah, he's 2/10 up. Ryan's about 3/10 up.
Ryan's just starting his lap.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, just
Ryan in the first sector.
3/10 up.
Up. Purple. Lot to watch out here for. Chandler is done. Hoop is only slightly down. Hoop could maybe still, if he gets a good run this last sector, could maybe jump B-Dunk for P4. That Jared hasn't given me. Hoop's done. Hoop's gone wide, and I think Hoop is done for the session. So Chandler's P2 at the moment. Perondi, purple middle sector. It's close here at the moment here at COTA. I think it's between Perondi and Ryan.
And Jax moves up to P5.
Bruno will also moved up as well. I've missed that completely. Hoop's down to P7. So let's watch Hoop here. Sorry, Perondi. This is going to be a firm lap in the 145s for him. Can he? Oh, so close to a validation. It's a 45.815. What does Ryan do? Can Ryan challenge him for pole? As B-Dunk now comes to the line, B-Dunk does not improve. Does Ryan spoil the party for the man who's trying to go for the championship? He does!
A 45.5, oh my goodness.
45.5, and he's on pole for the American Grand Prix, unless Deer Hunter or FinFan can spoil the party. FinFan's coming to the pits. Deer Hunter crosses the line. He stays P15. There she goes. Ryan on pole over Perondi. The man who needs to keep in the championship fight. Hoopalicious down in P7. So, boy, it's on. Wow. So just... There we go. Ryan on pole position. Peroni, Chandler, Bruno Will, Jax, Big Dunk, Hooperlicious, Jared, Mingford, and Fern. There's your top 10. Wow, what a session.
Yeah, a full wet race. I'm guessing everybody was in their full dry setup for the race, or full dry setup in the race for a full wet quali. So these probably aren't the fastest times that these guys could set in these conditions as well. That's scary to think. They're all hindered.
Yeah, I feel like Chandler's got a bit more time in him. I think Beanock probably could as well. So I'll be interested to see how this turns out. And Mr. Roscoe Arms saying, looks like Peroni didn't use the ERS much on his hot lap. Oh, well, Roscoe's trying to look too much into it, but Peroni P2 anyway. So I suspect, folks, we're going to see a bunch of mediums down the board here. That's what I'm expecting. But I could be proven wrong.
Who's gonna be the one outlier who's gonna start on softs, or that one weird uncle that starts on hards? Who's gonna be that one weird uncle?
The one weird uncle. Yeah, here we go. It's a flash of yellow down my screen right now. 28 seconds.
Jax.
People better decide.
Mediums. Bruno and Jax still haven't switched. Jax just switched.
Bruno, Jared on the softs.
Bruno
Jared
just
on the
switched.
softs. We've got 3 left on the softs.
2 left.
2.
1. And Saxman will be on softs. Oh, no, never mind. He's on mediums. He switched just in time.
Can't believe we just sat here and watched a bunch of 15 drivers change their tyres to mediums.
Somebody come help us. I'll send the address. Just bring the SWAT team. They're holding us captive.
Oh dear, hope everyone is enjoying it. Do have chat open, so hello to you all. Who do you think is going to win this race here at the Circuit of the Americas? I'm going to go with my prediction first. I am going to say Chandler Sater is going to go 4 in a row here at Circuit of the Americas. However, it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out, because I think if Peroni gets clean air, Peroni will win. But if Peroni doesn't take the lead early and stays behind the pack, we've seen in the last couple of races, Peroni gets a little bit under pressure. So, be interested to see. Titan, your thoughts on the race winner, possibly?
Well, I'm gonna go for an outlier here. I'm gonna go with Ryan here. Got pole, and maybe his welcome back BRL win could be here at COTA. You know, it'll be nice to see him on the top step again.
I know he's saying top three will say the way they are. Yes, continue on. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I can definitely see the top 3 staying where it is. But Chandler and Peroni are pretty much interchangeable, and Hoop all the way down to P7 too. He has a lot of work to make up if he wants to stay in this championship fight.
Well, it's all down to race pace now. Wet conditions, qualifying, very different story. Who's going to have the pace now? We're truly going to find out in this opening stages. I think it's going to be real game on if Ryan leads at turn 1. But I think if Peroni goes into lead turn 1, I think Peroni will have it. We'll have to wait and see. We'll wait for D. Hudson to line up in P15. It's Ryan, Peroni, Chandler, Bruno Will, and Jax P5. Williams already taken out the constructors. Can Peroni take the championship here in Tier 1 with just 3 races to go, as we are awaiting for something? There we go. The lights will go out. Just 3 to go. Can Pironi take the championship? We're about to find out right now. We're underway here at COTA. Pironi gets the good jump. The Red Bull behind's going to go 3 wide behind, but Ryan will hold the lead only just over Pironi. Chandler now looks for the move here on Pironi for second. Side by side, these two will go, and Pironi's smart enough, lets Chandler through. Chandler goes through to second, and Hoop will be happy to see that Pironi's down to third. Wow.
Yeah, and Hoop's already up to P6 as well, so he's moving in the right direction.
Oh, Jax. No, Bruno Will has a big moment. Hoop looks for the move here. Meanwhile, Jax is going for the move on his teammate up ahead. You can see that on board right here, right now, and Hoop now through to P5. And Jax now, wow. Trying to look for the move here on his teammate. Oh boy, as Hoop now's P5, does Bruno Will look for the move here on Hoop? Reasonably clean at the start of this one. And here comes Fern now trying to come through in the Alfa Romeo. But, wow, steady as she goes to the moment as Ryan leads here at COTA.
Oh, EDU and Saxman going side by side all the way through Sector 3 right now.
Oh my goodness me, Axe, here we go. I was watching a mid-pack battle in Tier 2. It could go down here in Tier 1. Endu now looks around the... Oh, it's close as you want to get between Endu and Saxman. Does Endu look for it back? No, he does not. As it is Ryan that will lead at the moment over Chandler, Pironi now and Jax. So Pironi now is trying to close back up here on Chandler for P2 in this Grand Prix. As Bruno Wells still staying behind Hoopalicious, still not out of it just yet, but Hoop now trying to see if he can get up to Jax. As it's very clean throughout the field here at the moment. Not much gone down in the opening stages, except for that big move from Chandler that he had to do, as Jax now trying to hold off Hoopalicious. Jax trying to help his teammate as much as he can for the championship, but honestly, you don't really need to help him out. I mean, it's 56 points, but he's going to try to do the best as he can, because, oh, Hoop, look at this, Hoop trying to give much as he can. I apologise, chat, the game did not give me a good angle there, as now Jax looks to fight him back.
And Jared and Fern came together coming out of that same hairpin.
Oh, chow, there's contact, Hoop's off. Oh, that's a bit of a naughty there from Jax. I mean, you can see both ways into what happened there. And did Jax actually get damage from that? No, he didn't. I'm surprised, actually, as Ryan does the fastest lap of the race.
And EDU is the first one with the 3-second time penalty coming up to lap 3 as well.
Not what you want as Hoop makes the dive bomb on Jax. I think Hoop's just getting a little bit frustrated with Jax at the moment. And honestly, who can blame him? It's just, you're trying to get much through the field, Hoop is at the moment, and you just can't get by. But sometimes you've got to be patient with yourself, because Jax will just, like you saw there, do the move back on him, and he did that perfectly. As now 0.6 between Ryan and Chandler.
Yeah, we could see Chandler going for a move here.
Chandler versus Ryan. Well, Chandler's not close enough for a move at the moment. He's not really using his DRS. Hoop now, will he look for a Jax?
Hoop has no DRS to play with here. Oh.
Jackson, Hoop. Oh, sorry, chat. I was just, sorry, I had to mute myself there for a second because it's all going off. Hoop and Jax. Contact between these. Oh, dear. This is going to end in a catastrophe in a minute. Hoops and Jax going side by side. Oh, there's contact. Settle down, boys. Oh, boy. And Jax comes through. He's got a penalty. This
and here comes Jared.
Oh,
and there goes Jax.
No. There's contact. And boy, oh boy, Jax comes into the lane, and my goodness me, there's going to be some words after this one. Oh, and third hits the back of Hoopalicious. Gee Louise, everything. This battle between Hoop and Jax has just caused utter mayhem behind, and it's allowed Jared to come through to P4.
Yeah, and up front too, Ryan's gotten a full second gap in front of Chandler here as well. And Jax
retires
from the session.
On
he probably retired in the pits, and his car decided to.
I hope. No.
And a VSC.
I don't.
That means he retired outside the pit lane. Whew. Man, the stewards are gonna have a fun time with this, aren't they?
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one, but oh boy, yeah, they will. It's lap 428. No one's gonna pit because, well,
the hards are sad. Hards are miserable around here.
Someone if the VSC was a little bit further up, someone may try to go on hards, but right now, lap 428. It's not really the option for you to do. Ryan trying to outduke Sheila, but he knows that Sheila's not going to come in, neither will Parodi. Hoop all the way down in P5 at the moment after just absolute chaos between him and Jax, and it's just caused bedlam. That's a shame for D-Hunter and free drop. Well, actually, Saxman's the only one to come into the lane.
If it's not for a wing change, I don't know why else he would come in here. Yeah, wing change. It is a wing change. Yeah.
Softs.
Or softs.
Well, he could just go medium softs off if he wanted to. Yeah.
Okay. 10 laps on softs and another 10.
So now Chandler's got back under a second of Ryan and Paroni under a second of Chandler. So it's a DRS change between these three at the moment. So not much is going to be gained out of it. As we see Hoop now closing up here on Jared.
Yeah, Hoop did all that work just to get the P4. Now he.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I saw the chat.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. Hoop did all that work just to get the P4 past Jax, and now with all that work done, he has to do a lot more work just to get past Jared to get the same position back.
Fern had a big moment and lost some time back to Bruno Will. And Hoopalicious are getting close here to Jared. And yes, the henchmen say, and some people have to hide to say, T5 drivers are dirty. Shots fired here at COTA.
Axe is around.
He's going to hit the wall then as D-Hunter comes into lane, obviously for a drive-through. And Axe may have damage, I don't know.
He did, and he's retired.
Well, there we go.
He hit the inside wall in the penultimate corner.
As Parodi now closing up here on Chandler now, so the top three starting to get a little bit closer to each other. And, oh boy. And Driggs, yes, and Roscoe, yes. There was a lot that went on there in that, and boy oh boy.
Yeah, a lot of
good luck
fingers
to the stewards.
Yeah, bless your souls.
Because my goodness me, not a lot of stewards happened in Tier 3, Tier 4, but I'm pretty sure Tier 2, Tier 1 will have a few here after this one. So Hoop gets a time penalty. It's just frustration after frustration now for him. Boy, that qualifying P7 has really hurt him, and he just can't get past Jared at the moment.
Yeah, FinFan also made a really good move on EDU in the entering Sector 3, and he just lost it back coming out of the sharp left-hander there.
Yeah, FinFan now down to P11, and he may have just got a warning there, I don't know. So, Lap 7 of 28 here at the American Grand Prix. And as Jack say in the chat, Hoop should be out after that. And
words that we're not allowed to say.
Yes. Fed gets a tyre penalty, but all I could say is, boy, stewards, get yourself ready. Groggy, yes, get yourself ready. Saxman with the fastest lap of the race. He'll need probably a safety car to help him out at the end, because these drivers are all going as long as they can before they go on those soft tyres. And to be honest, Titan, I think it's going to be a game of cat and mouse, because they're going to be waiting for who's going to pit first. Yeah.
Well, the benefit for Chandler and Perondi right now, it may seem weird that people behind you have an advantage over you, but they can pit. They can basically either follow you in or give you, or attempt to undercut on you. And with this track, the undercut could be strong just because those softs are so much faster. I'm pretty sure the index from fresh softs and fresh mediums is about a second and 2/10 per lap when they're fresh.
Yeah. Look at this pack, by the way. P6, 7th, 8th, and 9th. We got PSR third, Bruno Wheel, B Dunk, and me third. He's 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So closely tight battle here between these four at the moment. Meanwhile, Hoop now looking for the midfield on Jared. Just can't get it done at the moment. But Jared's just holding on nicely to him at the moment in this race, as Hoop's just trying to find a way past here at the moment, as Bruno was trying to pass Pierce Huffern as well.
Yeah, and plus it looks like the top three are all pretty much settled in their positions right now. I really don't see any of them using battery. Yeah,
unless one of them makes an error. I mean, Perondi's got 13%, Ryan's got 41, and Chandler's got 40, so it's interesting to see. Meanwhile, Bruno Will looks for the midfield on PSR third. Should get this done, he does. Pulls out ahead and done beautifully. As B-Duck now closing in on this pack as well. Hoop still can't get past Jared. Oh, it's just gone from bad to even worse for Hoop here in this one. As PSR third now still trying to see if he can stay with Bruno Will. B-Duck trying to get up there as well. So all happening throughout the field here at COTA at the moment, as Hoop now would have hoped to get the DRS on Jared into turn one, but had a bit of a moment and just can't get by.
I think we can both agree here, Hoopalicious looks like he is the faster driver out of these two. It's just Jared's making fewer mistakes than Hoop. And that's the difference.
Yeah, that's right. It's right now, Perondi is looking like becoming champion here in Tier 1 at the moment, but there's still a long way to go. If it's Mitchie and Titan being commentary again, expect a late race safety car once again.
A late race safety car, or just it's a huge crash. Either one will work.
Imagine if 3 in a row happens. Spa, Singapore, COTA. My God. That would... Wow, everyone would lose their minds.
I'll probably be banned from Tier 1.
B-Dunk close to the back of PSR third. Not enough to get that move done as of yet. And still trying to see if he can get close here as Bruno Well looks up ahead. Third now sitting nicely behind Bruno Will, and if he could sit behind him nicely, he doesn't have to worry about B-Dunk for now. As it's 0.8 now between Jared and Hoop, so Hoop losing that time to Jared. Ryan now, sorry, Chandler trying to close up here on Ryan for P1. So Chandler We saw it in Singapore, made a move early, just before the pit stops on Perondi, remember? He could try to look for it here on Ryan.
Yeah, he's definitely saving up his battery. Pretty much has double the battery of New Zealand Ryan.
And Moo Moo Milk, which I love your name, by the way. I was glad I commentated you on T2. We'll just wait here for a second, because no, the problem for Perondi is because Chandler has DRS up ahead.
Yeah.
So
going off what Drift says. Going off what Drift said in the chat. Hoop needs a safety car.
Yeah. Well, Hoop. For people wondering once again, Perondi, all he has to do is finish ahead of Hoop and he's champion. That's all he has to do. Hoop needs to have 5 points over Perondi to keep the title alive. That's what Hoop needs. So Perondi right now is in the position to win the championship here in Tier 1. Chandler has a slight moment out of the final corner. Tier 1 that would have. Chat, we're back. Hopefully it does not go out again. 2 hours, 3 hours of stream today, and it just decides to go out. Great Australian internet. You've only missed B-Dunk making a move. God, if it goes out again, I'm going to lose my mind. We've still got everyone here. Hello, hello. I've just got an invite. So, do apologise. I really do apologise. It is the most frustrating thing in the world for this to happen.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
What happened?
Oh, look at Groggy. Look at Groggy's in the chat.
I don't have the chat open at the moment.
Oh, okay. When you do.
Sorry, chat. I'm glad you all stayed. If it happens again, I do apologise. Hopefully it does not. Please, no. Oh, it's just, I don't know what's going on. Australian internet is just... Let's
you guys
just
can
say
deal
swear
with
words.
bird-eating spiders almost every day of your life, but internet seems like to be your kryptonite.
I have chat back over now as... There we go, as it tells me Jax is retired, Deer Hunter's retired, and Axe is retired. Thank you, game. Thank you for letting me know. And then tell me Deer Hunter's retired again. This game is just... Alright, we're back, everybody. We're back. We're back. We're back. Not much has happened. The top three still near each other here at the moment. Something happened and I was like, I think I said something and I was like, and I heard silence. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, as soon as you went quiet, I'm like, uh-oh.
Meanwhile, and Jared red barring for me, which is just fantastic. But all that matters is Ryan is not red barring for me, and that's always the thing that matters to me in Link Racing, when Ryan's, because that GOAT New Zealand internet. But at the front, as hello El Tuckerman Gaming, hello my legend, hello to you sir. in the chat and everyone else says, Hoop now's through on Jared. Wow. But does Jared fight him back? Does Jared fight him back? No, he does not. So, am I still here? What
Yeah, you're
has
still here.
just
You're still
happened?
here. You're still here. You're fine. Oh, I think you're fine.
Why is Jared... No, sorry, okay. Just the spectator view's just losing its mind, I think. So, because it says Pironi's down P12. Anyway, we are halfway through here at the COTA Circuit of the Americas. And Mitchie's just praying his internet does not go out for the next 14 laps once again because, dear God, he's going to lose his minus. Ryan! Time penalty.
Well, that brings up something I'm gonna look at right now. So,
Well, yeah.
So Pironi has 2 warnings with Chandler having 1.